Since I made my first impression videos on Marvel Rivals, I have played it even more, not consistently, but a fair amount to give my final thoughts on the current version of the game. I am sure it will evolve and make more improvements as the player count rises each day. Season 1 featuring the Fantastic Four is also out, so I'll give my impressions on the characters and what the season offers to players. Marvel Rivals was announced March of last year. There were some leaks before the official announcement of a Marvel Overwatch clone from NetEase Games. The trailers look quite interesting, but I wasn't sure until I played it. Yes, you can say it's an Overwatch clone, but it looks like it's an Overwatch killer. The player count is just crazy. After playing it, I gotta say, this game is fun, man. I have a blast nearly every time I play it. The gameplay of it is quite smooth. The movements while in combat is great and engaging, but the movement speed still bothers me. Reaching the battle or the objective from respawn point takes a lot of time. I wish it was a bit faster, as it would make a more enjoyable experience for me. The skills and combos of each character is unique. Some are better than others, but mostly the game manages to keep the balance of damage quite well. Some characters feel way too overpowered, looking at you Iron Fist. But in my experience generally, I haven't had an issue with the balancing all that much. It's not the most perfectly balanced game, some attacks could have been better, the matches also could benefit from being more balanced. The game is carried by its engaging combat and its style. The style of this game is just epic. The whole presentation is peak. I don't know how much they have spent on this game, but it is money well spent. The artists definitely deserve a raise. How are the characters? They are very good. Each character generally feels unique to them. Their attacks and their combos does feel faithful to what they do in the comics. Some characters are interesting and others not so much. I was mostly playing as Moon Knight, Psylocke, Doctor Strange and surprisingly as Adam Warlock. Each character is categorized in 3 roles: Vanguard, Duelist and Strategist. I tried all of the characters and some are not that great. These are my opinions, so if I end up shitting on your main, then I do apologize. Spider-Man feels terrible to play. His swinging all over the map is just super clunky and the maps aren't big enough or tall enough to justify his movement. For another character that can swing, I prefer to play as Venom. Hulk is strong, but I couldn't get into his playstyle. But I gotta say, if you can play as Jeff the Landshark, then I salute you, but that little shit was so frustrating to play against and play as. I saw many people play as Scarlet Witch. Again, it didn't suit my playstyle. Even if I'm complaining on characters I couldn't play as, there are many people who main them and do a great job. It shows that these characters appeal to different people. The maps could have been better though. The layout and the routes are fine, each way usually will make you end up where the action is taking place, but the design of them are very forgettable. There isn't a single map where I took notice of. Looks like all the designs and the time went into the characters. Some of the costumes these characters have is just fucking amazing. These are some of my favorite ones. People complained Helldivers 2 and Killzone 2 collapse prices were outrageous, but holy shit, have you guys seen Marvel Rivals prices? I know it's a free game, but as is Fortnite, and the skins are affordable in that game. In Marvel Rivals, they range from $10 to $30 and those $10 are just recolors of the base skins. I want to buy some, but man, I don't think I can make myself spend those prices. If you want to buy them with in-game currency, then you need to grind quite a bit. It is doable without paying, but you pay with your time. The Battle Pass does feature some cool ones. Season 1 Battle Pass had a very cool Doctor Strange skin. The current season, Season 1 has quite a bit, so it is worth buying. With dailies, monthlies and seasonal quests, the game keeps you engaged, but I can't say it made me come back regularly like Fortnite did. The mission types are simple, like get this amount of kills or assists, deal this amount of damage or take damage. After a while, I got bored of the missions. I wanted some unique ones. I don't want to compare to Fortnite again, but I have to because that is a live service game that does what it does so right that I have been playing regularly non-stop for a long time. I wish Marvel Rivals featured some unique quests like Fortnite does. The new season featuring Fantastic Four characters got released recently and it's a good update. Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman got added as new heroes. Mr. Fantastic's gameplay is solid. It feels true to the character. He can stretch punch as his basic attack, slam on the floor and make himself big. Even if his playstyle isn't exactly my style, I still enjoyed my time, but Invisible Woman's gameplay suited me more. I prefer to shoot stuff rather than punch. That's why I like Psylocke and Moon Knight the most. She's a healer, so naturally you will be playing behind the front lines. But I like her playstyle. She can go invisible when you are running, she can cast shields for teammates, and her ultimate is actually good as she can make an invisible force field so that the enemy team can't see through it. I'm looking forward to how the Thing and the Human Torch plays. Hopefully we get more characters like Cable, Deadpool and Cyclops in future seasons. Like I mentioned before, the battle pass that came with this season is quite good. The skins are crazy detailed like always, and some of them are excellent like Magneto and Wolverine. I can't comment much about the competitive side like tournaments, because I don't play this game to be competitive. But overall, this game is fun as hell. Playing it as a casual gamer is the way for me. I played more before, but I do still hop on it here and there. It's a chill game for me, and seeing some of my favorite characters get the attention they deserve is just amazing. With this many heroes and more on the way for free, I recommend this game if you're a Marvel fan, a PvP fan, or just a multiplayer gamer in general, because it is free and a good time. My score for Marvel Rivals is an 8 out of 10. So, what do you think about Marvel Rivals? Do you still play it? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone on the next video.